Hi. Welcome to your daily read for Thursday, August 8th with Water-Trine Flow, WTF Tarot. In an effort to conserve some time, I went ahead, shuffled, and laid out the cards for our first spread, the daily spread, and then we'll still do the head, heart, and best action. Okay, let's see. So now for today, Thursday, August 8th, or energy is fluid, so it could be the day before, the day after, whenever you get a chance to see this video. What we have here, I believe, from looking at the entire spread, is a type of misunderstanding. Okay, in the center we have the Three of Cups, crossed by the Emperor. Now, for me, this says the Three of Cups is like a celebration or a reconciliation, a reunion, coming together, celebrating emotional cups. And it's crossed by the Emperor. So, someone is, I feel like, restraining themselves or holding back and controlling their emotions when it comes to like this happiness, right, with these cups and this reconciliation. I feel like the Emperor could be your father, a father figure, or like a father of children if you have children, the father of your kids. And I feel like this is a reconciliation with the fathers, with the father entity, father energy, or the father is wanting a reconciliation and someone like, but they're not willing to release their control and their ego, their emperor energy, in order to have it. At the root of this is like the star card. So this is faith, compassion, belief, wishing on a star. I honestly feel like someone is wishing on a star for this reconciliation, but it's almost like they want to be in control of how it comes out or how it comes about. And we can't control other people. But there is a wish, someone wants wish fulfillment. In the past, I feel like in the past, these people were working together, right? Like you were working with the father figure, you were working with the father of your kids. Y'all were trying to lay out a plan on how you were going to move forward and build together. And I think something came in with like some type of confusion because someone had a lot of options or they weren't clear on what type of emotional fulfillment they wanted, with the Seven of Cups being the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. I feel like someone wasn't clear on the plan. It wasn't communicated properly. So they didn't know where they stood in the plan, right? In the probable outcome, we have the Three of Wands. So someone has put in work, and because the wands for me represents like effort and action. They've put in action, they've made a plan, they've put in action, and they're waiting on their ships to come in. We have three threes here. We have the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. Three, I believe, is like the number of like expansion and growth, because it's not one, it's not two, it's the many, it's growing. So I feel like someone's put in a lot of emotion, a lot of effort, a lot of planning, and now they're like waiting on their ships to come in. And in the near future, it's almost like they're tired of waiting, and they feel like they'll just come with this Knight of Swords energy to come in and tell the truth about the confusion they've been feeling, the how they weren't on the same page. Because, like, here in the recent past, it was like they were trying to build together, trying to make a plan, or two people were supposed to be building together. That was the plan. And then, unbeknownst to one of them, a third one was added. Okay. And that plan in the past fell through. Someone had a lot of options. And someone else was like, well, you know what? With all these options you got going on, this third party stuff, I'm going to control and restrain myself when it comes to partaking in this. And someone wants to say now in the near future, hey, I am clear now. I have mental clarity, logical clarity on how I want to move forward. I'm no longer confused. I no longer have a bunch of options. They're holding on to this one wand, you're the wand. I'm holding your wand, waiting for your ship to come to me because I want to reunite with you. This really could be the father of your children. And it's like they're waiting on their wish fulfillment to come in, which definitely could be, you, or a reconciliation or a reunion is what, this emperor figure could be wanting. So if you haven't spoken with your father in a while, or communicate with your father, whether they are here or in the ancestral realm, communicate with your father. I feel like once you come together with either your father figure or the father of your children, then you will gain some type of mental clarity. I feel like they'll bring it to you. Okay. And at the heart of it all is like a miracle. It's like a miracle that you're speaking with your father, or a miracle that you are, considering speaking with the father of your kids in an emotionally open way. Because I think there was a lot of confusion here about emotions and plans and wishes and what people wanted, and to the point where someone was just like, you know what, I am an emperor and I'm not putting my emotionality into this anymore. I don't think I want to reunite with you because I have to get a control of my life, of my emotions. And that might be the truth that comes in. A person's like, no, this is no longer my wish fulfillment. You can stay waiting on me, but to tell the truth, I don't think this is what I want to do anymore. I'm no longer confused. I have clarity. So whether this is your actual father or the father of your kids, speak your truth to them and allow them to speak it to you. Have a conversation, talk, work together to clear up any confusion that is there between all of you so that everyone can get their wishes fulfilled. There can be a miracle of healing. This is also a healing card. There can be a miracle of healing that comes about. Okay? All right. Let's get into our head, heart, and best action for Thursday, August 8th. Head, heart, and best action for August 8th. This now, I think they call it the Lion's Gate 8-8. That's our day today. And I really feel like, because, everyone has their perception of what the Lion's Gate is about. But I really feel like it, especially with, and it might just be for me because my rising sign is in Capricorn. Right now, Saturn is like directly conjunct my ascendant at like 15 degrees of Capricorn. And also the South Node is in Capricorn. So I think this is about a level of releasing, if you had any issues with your father, releasing that pain, releasing, understanding that everyone's human, everyone has their issues, and, have some compassion. with the star card. Have some compassion for people's stories. Have some compassion for what people go through. And be open to the fact that everyone's human and no one's perfect. Release any anger or control issues and just let things be. Let people be, who they are, what they are. But this is a perfect time for that. So get your healing, honey. Get your healing. Don't block it. Don't, try to control it. This can be a real release for you. So, and it can bring you some real mental clarity, All right. Okay. Tell us about our head. It's in our head. My head, am I worrying? Tell us about our head. Boy, that's a lot. Let's just kind of look here. Coming into balance and moving on, missing opportunities. So once you come into balance with this Emperor energy, it will allow you to move on. It will give you healing with the Temperance card and allow you to move on. Head. Tell us about our head. Okay, 2 for our head. Okay. Tell us about our heart. Heart. Heart, 2 of Pentacles. Best action. Best action. Our best action. 3 of Cups again. Okay, now when I saw the Page of Wands and the 5 of Cups together as our head, the Page of Wands is, having a new beginning, a new passionate start, a new beginning, like a new passionate project, because it's a project. It's almost like, and you see how he's looking at like his own wand, and it's almost like he's stroking it. It's like we are now making ourselves and our work or our passions when it comes to the things we want to do in life, we're now making that our top priority, in our mind. This is Page. So, the news is here that, you know what? We're going to work on ourselves, right? And I think there can be a level of regret, especially when we start to work on ourselves. We want this new passion. We have to kind of go through our shadow side and clean some things up, So we were here and we had to speak with father figures or fathers, deal with, any confusion when it came to emotions or truths. And we also have to deal with our own. So where it is that we've been kind of looking to the past about how our father hurt us, wasn't there for us, or how like a baby's father, a father of our children, knocked the cups over. So now it's done. You still have these 2 cups back here. So we had this Star card. So the Star card talks about like compassion and healing, like relationships. Even if you're going to have a brand new start somewhere else and with yourself, there is something that you learned, even in losing these 3 cups, you earned like these 2 cups of emotional intelligence. You know what I mean? Like you went through this, but you gained this, and now you can move on. And in our hearts, we're just finding balance. We're finding balance between that regret, how we feel. Oh, I'm getting really emotional right now. Like I almost want to cry. We're finding balance between understanding the worth of a person, whether they've hurt us or not, the work, like the value and the lesson of the experience of dealing with them, whether they broke our heart or not, we're able to grow from it and understanding that they're human, they're not perfect. And finding a balance between that hurt that we have, from whatever happened over here, and the higher and the lower. You know what I mean? Finding a balance between the regret and the moving on. Let me bring it over here. Finding a balance between the regret and the moving on. In our hearts, we have the pain, but we can also have forgiveness and thankfulness for the experience. And it's almost like we have to, because the best action is to make a decision. Take the blindfold off and see things for what they really are, with the Three of Cups as the overall, I feel like, we should rejoice and celebrate. And we should also understand that, how can I put it? Usually people don't set out to hurt you. Things happen because we are people, forgiveness, understanding, reconciliation. Take the blindfold off and see that, there were things you did to cause this imbalance as well. And make the decision to forgive someone and move on to a new beginning. Listen to them, process their truth, see their truth. Take the blindfolds off about your hurt and your pain and actually see their truth, own up to your own, and find balance between the whole thing. Balance, healing, and have faith that this can happen. Okay? Someone's processing a lot of pain. Someone's processing a lot of pain and processing it in a way that will allow them to move on to their wish fulfillment. Go ahead and make the decision to clear out any misunderstandings and confusion when it comes to relationships in your life that can hinder you from standing like in your emperor energy as well. Love yourself first. And if you truly love yourself, it allows you to have true compassion for others. Okay? That is our spreads for that is our spreads. Those are our spreads for Thursday, August 8th, Lion Gate 8-8. Read up on it, do a little study, and yeah. I wish you the very best today on Thursday, August 8th. And I'm out.
Peace.